Good morning. Welcome back to Grill Zebo. I'm not going to be cooking today because we got some snow and temperatures in the low teens, so it's a little bit chilly out here right now. But instead, what I'm going to be doing today is I was contacted by an old friend of mine, Jeff McPherson, back in Oklahoma. He's back home, and he was watching some of my cooking videos, and he saw the comparison with Kingsford and B&B and Prime 6, and he decided to get a hold of me and was telling me that he had some friends over a while back. He was cooking with some Kingsford, and they said that later on they started getting stomach aches and they just weren't feeling good, you know. So he told me he did some research and started using lump charcoal, and everything was fine after that. Well, I went ahead and I did some research of my own. I did some, I looked up some safety specs for some of these charcoal briquettes, and I did 7 of them, and I found a couple things interesting. I'm going to go ahead and let you guys know because I downloaded the spec sheets on these things, and I'll post them on this video to let you know. So anyway, let's get started. Okay, let's start out with Royal Oak. It's non-toxic and non-hazardous, but I'm guessing they use the starch as a binder. Next up, B&B, made by Duraflame. Not expected to present a significant hazard under normal use. Grill Mark, made by Royal Oak. Not toxic. They do use a limestone dust which can be hazardous if inhaled. Blues Hog, not toxic, but they use a limestone dust which can be hazardous if inhaled. Mr. Barbecue Ceramic, it's not toxic, not hazardous per OSHA, well, because it's ceramic. Now let's move on to Embers, which is made by Royal Oak and sold by Home Depot. There's an OSHA hazard on this thing, Appendix A to subsection 1910.1200. They use an undisclosed chemical, and it's a supplier trade secret, which makes me wonder, why is it such a secret? And what is the undisclosed chemical? Well, that one's sold by Home Depot, and it's made by Royal Oak, so I'd be kind of cautious with that one. Now let's move on to Kingsford. The Kingsford Original, Kingsford is owned by Clorox. It's deemed to be a toxic briquette. It contains limestone, which can be a chronic health hazard, and borax, which is sodium tetraborate decahydrate. Borax. We used to use that in the old days as we wash our clothes in it. It's also used as an ant killer. And as a filler, they also use, in their wood, they use pine and spruce, along with oak, hickory, and whatnot. So the Kingsford, yeah, I don't know too much about that one. I don't know. I'm not going to use Kingsford, and I'm definitely not going to use Embers. But the rest of them seem to be pretty safe to use. So as for right now, I'm going to continue on with B&B until I start, I don't know, I'll probably start checking out some lump charcoal. Well, that's going to do it for now. When it comes to barbecue, you know, backyard grilling, stuff like that, you guys make the wise decision, you know. You're obviously going to make your own choice. But I hope some of this data that I found out will give you guys some insight to what's going on in some of these charcoal briquette manufacturing. So anyway, that's going to do it. If you like my videos, subscribe, give me a like, and we'll see you next time on Keller's Grill Zebo. Bye.